And we're live, recording live directly from the Pacific Northwest. It still is Sunday night, 11:58 p.m.
What's the date?
Oh, sorry, July 9th. Welcome.
I'm Skull. This is Jay.
Welcome.
You can tell our voices apart, probably.
Yeah, that's probably true.
There's the angelic one and the nasal one.
I'm both. What are you?
I was thinking of myself as the nasal one.
I don't think you're that nasally.
I try not to be.
Okay.
I find it annoying when I interact with so many different people all the time, right? Like I try to have as much volume, sort of restaurant serving experience as I can. And people, and I'm going to say especially what normally we would call men if I'm making assumptions about gender or sex, but who speak like really nasally, like like Urkel or whatever. Um, it's just kind of like rubs me the wrong way. And now, if the content of what they're saying is like fascinating and charming and intelligent and kind or whatever, like then I'm still not like, well, fuck that nasal voice person, you know. But if they're, pushy or annoying or stupid or whatever, um, bossy, take charge, salesy, something like that, like then it's like, oh gosh, I hate this person's voice so much. Like it just, I don't know. I guess I let external things um dictate my feelings or whatever instead of being it's like self-sufficient.
Self-sufficient. Okay.
Emotionally
I
self-sufficient.
like that terminology. And it's yeah, I mean, I think that people do that, like set their feelings aside in order to like provide customer service or food service or
People do
whatever.
that.
Yeah. But like oftentimes because of our culture in America, or sorry, I should say the USA, because America means something different. Um, the customers think that they're always right and that their opinions matter and whatever. It's because like their money's involved. Like, oh, like I'm not gonna support you with my money because you can't like keep your feelings aside when I like have to just show them like as a customer.
What does it do if we okay, so what if we assume the binary of good and evil exists? What good does it do to let that person know about your feelings?
I don't think it's necessarily about feelings. I think it's more just like I know okay, so I think that like bottom line, they need to realize that you're a human. Yeah. Because like the moment that they like
But this is
dehumanize you because you're just like a little cog, you're supposed to do your job, you're
right.
supposed to serve me, like I'm right, I get what I want because I'm spending the money, like you're just a little piece of shit who fucking works for my money, like spit on you, like whatever,
Metaphorically.
yeah, right. Emotionally.
I mean, there's still a term. I mean, here we are, summer 23. The term Karen gets thrown around.
Mm.
Um, and where it's like that's because they're not waging war. We use they're not waging war. They're still like, I don't know, like human is, they're not violating my rights even in like a legal sense or something, or in like in a US American um way, things the way US Americans talk about stuff. It's like um the Constitution gives me this right, and uh police are supposed to protect rights. Now, police protect property. um I don't know, I think there's a lot of hypocrites and lawyers that control how the Constitution is interpreted, and how, government, which has a monopoly on violence, operates. But that's obviously it's not what we're talking about. Um, in terms of soldiers, like people say like you have to like take away someone's humanity to like fight battles as a soldier. you know you're
Mhm.
like you're if you're the one who's
And
killing
not
someone.
just somebody else's. I think people have to take away their own humanity in that specific situation.
Right. So that's a thing. But the guest at the hotel is not coming in there with a gun and waging
Oh,
war.
right, but they still like have taken away some of your humanity. And
They're
you
not the slavers. They're not the
yeah,
Dutch
that's what I was
slavers.
gonna say. You
You
bring
know,
it up all the time how like the service industry like it stems from fucking slavery, or you're still being paid slave wages,
I've
etc.
never said anything like that. I've never said that I'm being paid slave wages. Okay. This is a recording right now. What
Pardon me.
no, but seriously, because I was raised like from, however, like there is this thing that was slavery,
Yeah,
in
right,
America.
right.
Uh and like that, I mean, it's kind of like what people might call critical race theory, which is like
Mm-hmm.
telling the truth about the history of
Mm-hmm.
things and laws and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so um but I think I had a lot of that early on,
Right.
you know,
Yes.
compared to other US Americans.
Right.
Um so I like the tip thing specifically is the connection.
Okay. Thank you
Um
for clarifying.
that system, and that like now, like again, I think tipped people and commission people um should be a different, like not unionized. That's the one
Mm.
group, if they're
Because
agreeing to go in there and be mercenary.
you want to maintain that tipping system is what you're saying.
For some people, we have a diverse world of workers, and I don't want to make it like, here's a rule, like you have to do one thing or another and the government's going to enforce it. I like theoretical labor unions. I'm pro labor unions in theory
Right.
for like whatever 90% of the people, but like maybe there's some group of workers that this is actually a good deal for, and don't take that away for them. Like if they want to be mercenary about, if they want to have that, go
Mm.
into that industry and like not be organized, and have it be, I'm going to gamble, I'm going to let you pay me 2.15 an hour or whatever, but it'll get up to 7.25, the tips,
No, that's fucked up.
and work for minimum wage, but work for tips. I'll sell your alcohol for tips
Mm-hmm.
and get like really good hourly doing that, you know. Um,
Why can't everyone get a good hourly? Like,
Everyone should get a good hourly.
okay, so why not unionize? That's what I'm getting at.
Unionize the rest of the restaurant and or art gallery, like administrative assistant, people pack who ship, maybe the artists themselves, but
But not the tipped employee.
not the commission
You think
salespeople.
it's commission?
Those are two different things. I think those are the two things that shouldn't unionize. I'm throwing that out there. Tips and commissions. You're agreeing to be mercenary. If you're working at an art gallery, you might be working for $7.25 an hour. But if you make a sale, you know, who knows? You know, you have $1,000 weeks. You know, but I don't know. I don't like just yeah. Do I want there to be more distribution of wealth for everyone?
Right.
And like especially the poorest people, and then on up through the working class and the middle class and whatever.
Yeah. Right.
Yes, I believe in that wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
But it's very, very complex thinking about like how that desire relates to um the overall economy and like what people actually do, like where
As far
what
as
the
like
jobs
living
are
in
that are
reality.
living in reality, what the
Okay.
jobs are that are out
Okay.
there, you know.
Okay.
Um
Yeah, that's my escapism, I guess, sometimes.
IT customer service should unionize for sure. That would make it better for everybody. They could make more money. The customer service would be better. You know, there'd probably be more technological innovation because people are like living comfortable lives and
Right.
you know,
Right.
whatever. Yeah, not downtrodden. You know,
Yeah.
they work hard too at their IT job.
Right. I mean, I hope that everyone would work hard at their job. Like you kind of like what is the word? De-incentivize like working in a higher paid position, like because you're like getting
Disincentivized.
paid
Yeah,
disincentivized. Thank you.
my bad. I interrupted you.
Um anyway, I think that people don't work hard or like have to like put as many hours or whatever into their job if they're being paid more money because they have like all of this triangle, or I guess it's more like this, all of this triangle underneath of the workers who create their capital, who create their money. Like they don't have the same 24 hours in a day because poor people have like children, they have a commute, whatever. Whereas like this person up here has like more time to do whatever.
Right.
And like, I don't know, do they even work a full 8-hour day, 5 days a week? What does that look like? The people on top, like the people who are getting paid the most with like within a hierarchical, like whatever, like capitalist
Right.
work
Well, they're not
setting.
work like it's different once you have like investments that just bring money in. And you're,
Right,
you
but
know,
like that
but you're
labor,
not working
yeah,
anymore.
to say that you're working hard for your money, no,
If you're born a
not
prince
necessarily.
in
People
the
put that
Middle
same
East,
amount of labor.
born into some
Yeah, right.
Saudi
Sure.
Arabian
I don't know. I just like I think that
royalty kind of situation where they're just like, I, you know, no, I don't like have a manager, you know, like I fly around on private jets and do whatever I want.
right,
Like, you know,
right.
I have a personal trainer, nutritionist, yeah,
Yeah.
own tons of like restaurants and hotels and, you know, whatever, fleets of vehicles. Like, those people are super, super rich.
Right. Yeah.
They don't work at all. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm
They probably
saying.
work on stuff.
But
They
they
have
get paid. They
projects,
get
but
paid.
they have income. They have income, right? They
Yeah,
get paid.
if they're like a CEO of a company,
Then they're
whatever.
working. Then they're working.
Supposedly.
CEOs, yeah, they 8 hours a day. Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay. I don't know.
because there's people that are way richer than the CEOs that don't work, that just have passive income through like investing in stuff, stocks, whatever.
But you think they started where we started?
Probably some. I think that does happen in the American system.
Mm.
Um, and there are real stories of people who, I don't know, are born super poor and um, etc. Violent
Okay.
neighborhood
Right.
that become billionaires through hard work and whatever, and like don't work anymore. And yeah, what would you call? There's people who retire at 30, 35, 40, whatever. That there's like, yeah, now I just like I golf and you know have a book club, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, work on art.
Mm-hmm.
Retire, go on vacation. Snowbirds, they retire, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, and that often means that they have multiple property.
Multiple properties. Yes, just own multiple properties.
That's yeah.
Is that retired? Retired living on.
Snowbirding.
Right, snowbirding is
They
owning multiple
often have
properties.
a property in a warmer climate and then a
Right.
property in a cooler, snowy climate. That's what that means,
I hope there's
snowbirding.
not a bee. I heard something buzzing.
I don't know. Do we need to call the beekeeper?
Maybe it was like a fly.
Should we cut it? All right. Thank you for listening. I'm Jay. This is Skull. We're gonna wrap it up. What is the website? Skull, hit us.
Republic Today, republictoday.net.
Like, follow, subscribe.